I get that the guineas leave those kind of look. Ziggy, get, what are you doing? Biting my butt, you weirdo. What's wrong with you? Don't see that. Ziggy. Oh my gosh, I'm mortified. Hey guys, Ellie here. Today, I have a real serious problem on my hands. And I want to share it with you guys, just so y'all can be updated on what's going on, and maybe y'all can give some advice and some input if you have any good ideas yourselves. A lot of clever ideas, different things that we've done in the past have been inspired by brilliant and caring ideas that we've received from you guys on the internet, on YouTube and Facebook. And so I always appreciate you guys' input on matters, really anything, but especially something like this that's definitely more on the serious side. So without further ado, let me get right into it. Today I got up and I came outside, and I noticed something really bizarre when I came into the Littles pasture. I'm going to show you over here. Do y'all see this right here? This right here was not here last night. So today when I get up and come look, I see all of this right here. Just all of our beautiful grass just burrowed and absolutely just dug out from under us, essentially. And then if you look around over here in this general area, you see the same thing. This is the most bizarre and freaky thing I feel like I've ever seen. And it's only in this one section, this one plot of area. Even over here a little bit, whatever happened just totally rooted and dug out a good portion of our grass. And so my first thought was, oh my goodness, it looks like hogs. Was there hogs in here last night? That couldn't be possible, could it? We have our pasture secure for a reason. We have our barking dogs. So hogs wouldn't have done this, surely. And then I thought to myself that, you know, our pigs, Wilbur and Socks, are kind of hog-like. So could they have just had something come over them and do it? I'm trying to look for, you know, little animal tracks, but I've never been a wilderness explorer or a camper or anything like that, so I don't know the first thing about identifying tracks or anything like that. If y'all see anything on film right here, if y'all know better than I do, then please tell me. But my first thought was that this is like very bizarre, almost hog-like. At the same time, though, I know that groundhogs, I know that guineas, and even chickens sometimes can do this same kind of thing. I've seen the guineas burrow humongous little divots and holes like this in just a single night. So I don't know if the guineas came and something came over them and they started doing it. The guineas have been hanging around lately. This is just strange. All the animals are fine, first and foremost. I went and looked at all the animals and everybody's doing good. No babies are hurt or missing or anything like that. So everybody's fine. And so I kind of was dismissing the idea of hogs because I'm thinking that the dogs would have barked and scared it off if it got even close. And how else would it have got in here? You guys saw how good our dogs did with the predator dogs, the stray dogs across the street a few days ago, last week or whatever. And so I'm kind of looking around, just making sure there's nowhere they could have got in. And then I stumble upon this right here. I see this kind of unattached at the top. And so I'm thinking, oh, that's kind of weird. So I just pull it and then, whoa, I noticed this right here. And I was like, oh my goodness, if something pushed this through, then they could have walked in right there easily. And so if something did get in, this would be how it happened. Predator problems are no joke, no matter where you live. Even as good as we pride ourselves on being secure and having just everything in order, predators still, that won't stop them in their relentless nature from trying to get into places and cause trouble. You know, we usually stay up during the night to keep our animals safe, but because, you know, that's usually when predators come out, is at nighttime. So we try to stay up, me or Meg, as much of the night as possible to make sure that nothing happens. But for whatever reason, last night I didn't hear anything. I would have thought our dogs would have barked and alerted us and woke us up. And so we didn't hear anything. So maybe there wasn't anything in here. I would think if there was a predator in here, they would have been barking ferociously. We've woken up to much less sounds than that. We're light sleepers. I know you're seeing our security camera right here. Unfortunately, we've had some problems with our cameras lately. I wanted to get them reattached extremely badly, but kind of going back to that whole internet fiasco that we got going on, there's some other factors involved that have to do with, I'll say, family matters and whatnot, because, you know, all of our family here on Morrow Hill is kind of dependent upon the same internet source, and so I'm not going to make the details public or throw anyone under the bus or anything like that, but it's kind of out of our hands for the moment, and so we're waiting for the problem to get rectified. And so we're kind of bound, our hands are tied behind our back for the moment being regarding the cameras. I hate it, but it is the way it is right now. So unfortunately I can't go back and see what happened on our security footage, and that means I'm gonna have to find another way to rectify the situation. I just thank God, I thank the Lord Jesus that all of our babies are okay, everybody's fine. And first things first, we're gonna patch that fence line, and we're gonna go around the entire perimeter and make sure there's no other vulnerable spots that could be broken into. Funny thing is, I just did this recently. Just recently, I went around the entire fence line, and I went and looked and made sure that I walked around to every single piece of wire or panel, and I kind of did this, gave it a good little shake to make sure that it was intact. So that means that what happened here must be something like very new. I don't know. Just a bizarre situation altogether, and so it does have me concerned, of course. But first things first, we're gonna. These babies are cute right here. I just want to video them for a second. Little mama and Hershey's. Hey, baby. Man, y'all okay, babies? I would think that if there was a problem, Phoebe and Rooster would have alerted me and let us know. So, I don't know. But long story short, guys, predator problems are no joke. Everywhere. Y'all, you watch the rest of our family's videos, most of you, so you know that everywhere. Predators are a real and ongoing threat. So, it's about trying to combat them and outsmart them. I don't see any wild hogs asleep in any of our shelters right now, so whatever it is not here anymore, I'm pretty sure. No wounds or bite marks on our babies or anything like that. Nothing got attacked. I'm sure Phoebe and Rooster wouldn't let that happen anyways. They would give their life for these babies, but we would never let it come to that anyways. Just a bizarre situation, you guys. I don't know how that would have happened. If y'all have any ideas or any theories, you're free to let me know in the comment section. But for now, it's time to repair the damage the best we can. So let's get right to that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do y'all see what I see? Right over here. I just drove by on the side-by-side and caught this in the corner of my eye. Those would be guineas. And I bet you, if we come in here, take a closer look and investigate what they've been up to, I guarantee you that you'll find something eerily similar to what we found in our Littles pasture. Looky there. Not nearly as big, not as much right there in that spot. But if we look over here in this area, and if we look over here in this area right here, Does this not look eerily similar to what we found in our littles pasture? And that would explain why we didn't hear any dogs barking last night. This just means that they spent all morning working on the littles pasture. And now this is the area they're working on next. Hey, ABCs. Hey, bud. Isn't that the craziest thing, you guys? That whole fiasco? I still am confused about a few things. You know, I get that the guineas leave those kind of look. Ziggy, get, what are you doing? Biting my butt, you weirdo. What's wrong with you? Don't see that. Ziggy. Oh my gosh, I'm mortified. Ziggy bird, that traumatizes me. That's the kind of thing you would have had to have seen on video to believe. Gunpowder, can you believe he just did that? Oh my goodness, Ziggy, Daddy's trying to work and you're sitting here nipping me on the butt. It wasn't hard, thankfully, but still. Yeah, go somewhere else, Ziggy bird. That is ridiculous, you guys. Anyways, what I was saying though is that I could see it both ways. Like, yeah, the guineas left those marks in the donkey pasture. I watched them do it. And crap, he's coming back. Ziggy, please don't mess up my phone. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to make a good video. And you are ruining the quality of your dad's video. You are flustering your dad very badly. Settle down, Ziggy bird. The guineas, yeah, they leave those kind of marks, but that's a really big area to try to cover in one night. So I have a hard time picturing just 5 guineas or whatever causing that much damage in a single night. I know it's possible if they just, you know, felt motivated enough to do it, but when you combine how large of an area they damaged with the fact that there's fencing right here that came undone, it makes me suspicious if it wasn't them after all, or maybe if they had some help from a hog or something like that. I hope that's not the case. At the same time, I would have thought the dogs would have barked if it was a predator in here, and we didn't hear barking all night. So I don't think it was a hog. I'm still going to go with the guineas as my final theory. But if you've seen everything that I've seen, so you guys can determine your own theories, come to your own conclusions, and kind of let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because I can kind of see it both ways. It's a bizarre situation, to say the least. I hope you all have an incredibly blessed rest of your day. And as I always say, I'm just watching them play for a second. As I always say, your boy Ellie out. You done? Y'all tired? Y'all wore yourselves out?